I look for peace in the flower. I look for peace in the flower. I look for peace in the flower. I feel peace with everyone. In the heart of everyone. I look for peace in the sunshine. I look for peace in the sunshine.
Dalhousie University has launched an investigation into misogynistic and sexually explicit online posts attributed to some of its dentistry students.
In the heart of everyone.
What a traitorous bitch. You are both a disgrace to Alberta, lying bitches. Now you have two blonde bimbos in a party that is clueless. Another useless tit goes NDP. Dead meat. Sandra should stay in the kitchen where she belongs. Fly with the crows and get shot. Dumb broad, a good place for her to be is with the rest of the queers.
I look for peace in the starlight. I look for peace in the starlight. I look for peace in the starlight. I feel peace with everyone. In the heart of everyone. I look for peace in the water. I look for peace in the water. I look for peace in the...
Radical and courageous conversations, coupled with creativity and imagination, can strengthen our capacities to critique, to question, to build, to deepen, and to broaden our readings of each other and the world. We need to struggle, disobey, challenge, and defy. But equally, we need to let laughter, humor, and fun into our lives if we are going to change this world. Women, adult educators, feminists, curators, activists, professionals, Indigenous peoples, librarians, scholars, poets, and more call on us to create spaces of encounter, opportunities for women, men, and others on the gender spectrum to come together in conversation about activism, justice, and change, and to put forward the creative ideas needed to respond to this troubled world and its pressing gender, ecological, and social issues. They have challenged us. We shall not disappoint them. These are the stories of women who act subversively, yet purposefully and courageously upon the gendered Canadian landscape.
I want to talk this morning about why art matters, how art transforms through active looking. Because art is a bridge between differences. Next. Just the simple, simultaneous act of looking at art in a shared space bridges differences between people and the possible threats that may exist between them.
And I wanted to, again, just introduce myself and say that I too am a guest and a visitor here on traditional Songhees and Esquimalt territory. Moved here in 1994. I'm from Six Nations territory of Mohawk. We broke the rules. We didn't even recognize the rules to break them. And my first understanding as an Indigenous woman and as an activist is that a warrior's first work is a spiritual work. You have to be prepared spiritually. You have to prepare the territories spiritually, and then you go and I'm like Charlene. I said, what does it mean to be a woman warrior? Well, to us as Indigenous people, to be a warrior is to be a protector, to be a defender. Whether it's a defender of the land, the water, the resources, our families, our children, whatever you choose to protect, and that's what we're going to do.
But I joined a very different military in 1975. Career options for women were restricted. There were a lot of limits and limitations, and gradually over the years I've seen all of those fade away. When I joined in 1975, women did not march in platoons with men because our uniform skirt was so tapered it did not allow us to step out with the same length of pace as a man. Our first dress uniform was designed by Montreal designers in the style of stewardess uniforms. With a short jacket, a pleated blouse, we wore our rank like a brooch. And I marched with white gloves and a purse. Our bowler hats were also styled like European flight attendants. I was not allowed to carry a weapon, and I was not allowed to be in a guard on parade. I could, however, carry my purse.
So for 15 years in the Canadian Forces, there has been about one person a year that has left for reasons of sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, or issues related to the like. And in 15 years in various roles of leadership, these are people that I was unable to help or my help was not sufficient, and they felt they had to leave.
But being outspoken as a woman does leave you open to attack, and it is very difficult. And people say things to you they'd never say to a man. It is so much easier for men, and we have to change that. We've got to, Elizabeth had a point that she put in Tom McMillan's speech. If we don't change our course, we'll end up where we're headed. So we have to change our course. It's up to all of us to stand.
I look for peace in the flower. I look for peace in the flower. I look for peace in the flower. I feel peace with everyone. In the heart of